check and see what's going on here. Wow. So I have my beans, red kidney beans, boiling for maybe about um, 45 minutes now. I'm trying to get them nice and tender. And I do have a couple cloves of garlic boiling with the red kidney beans. Once they're nice and tender, then I'm going to season this pot. We are making Jamaican rice and peas. I know some people here in America say rice and beans, but we call it rice and peas. And that's what's on the menu for today. So here I have a half of whole chicken cut up, and I went ahead and seasoned that. I have some red onions. I also have white onions in here, fresh thyme. Um, the little red pieces you see here are just hot pepper. Um, I have my powder seasonings on here. I have garlic, onion powder. I also have fresh garlic and salt, ground black pepper, and what else I have on here? I also have some bell peppers, sweet peppers, and I think that's pretty much it. Onions, fresh thyme, hot peppers, fresh garlic, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. Those are your basic seasonings. If you want, you could add whatever seasoning you like to put on yours, but um, that's what I normally use as basic seasoning. And like I said, this is half of a chicken cut up. You could use chicken quarters if you want. You could use chicken wings, whatever meat you want to use. This is really the trinity for seasoning in terms of making Jamaica brown stew chicken to go with that rice and peas. And some people go with beef or oxtails, and but like I said, um, those videos will be coming up later, um, at a later time, and I'll show you how that's done. But you know, this is just your basic ingredients for seasoning, and once that's ready to go on, I'll show you how that's done, and we'll go from there in preparing this meal. So keep watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Flavor Kitchen. So my beans are still boiling. The beans are still boiling. They're still not tender as we would want them. I'm just going to add some more water to this and let them boil till they're nice and tender. They've been going for maybe an hour now. That's the garlic I have in here. A couple cloves of fresh garlic. That's, like I said, also boiling along with the beans. And once they're nice and tender, then I'll show you the next step. So add some more water to that. And give them some time to get nice and soft. So let's check. We've been boiling for a while now. And listen, you don't have to use the fresh beans, red kidney beans out of the bag. It's okay to use the ones in the cans also. I like the fresh kidney beans because it gives my rice a nice rich red color, which I love. So the beans are tender. So now we're going to add our season. We're going to season our pot. So I'm going to add some salt. This is about I'll say about a teaspoon of salt. I'm not making a big pot of rice and peas today, so if you're making a larger portion, you adjust the flavor according to your taste. So that's the salt, and then I'm gonna add the rest of seasonings. And let's add our seasonings, with your fresh thyme, some hot peppers, and scallions. Here we go, just dump that all in, right? And then the star of the show is some Jamaican coconut milk. This is in a solid form, which sold in your supermarket, but it's the pure coconut cream in a solid form, like I said, and you just add that in. You gotta excuse me, I'm the camera person all at the same time, so I'm using one hand for the camera and the other hand to do this. And there it is. Everything is in, boiling together to flavor the pot. You got your salt, fresh thyme, your scallions, your hot peppers, and your coconut milk. I'm just gonna lower the fire just a little bit, because now we're gonna let that cook up to flavor the pot, and then we are going to add let that cook up, flavor the pot, and we're gonna add our rice. So I'm gonna get the rice ready and put that in maybe another 5 minutes. Catch you back then. So I've washed my rice and added it to the pot. And we're just gonna let this steam with all that flavor and goodness that we have put in here. And it's gonna get all that flavor and all that color. Look at that. I could almost taste it right now. It's gonna get all that flavor and color and steam down in all that niceness. And then it's going to be ready, and then we're going to move on to the brown stewed chicken. So let's take a look, see how that rice is going. Ooh, it's coming out nicely. I wish we had smell-o-vision, guys. If we had smell-o-vision. Ooh, it smells so good. You can smell that coconut milk with all the seasonings in it. Wow. It smells so nice. Look at that. Rice just needs to steam a little more. And then we're on to the stewed chicken. Look at that, man. Look at that. See that color? Nice and red. It just wants to steam a little more. And then we're on to the brown stewed chicken. Look at that. Make it steam up a little more. Come up nice and fluffy. And then we check back. So the rice and peas is ready, guys. See? Nice and fluffy. All done. Nice color. Smells good too. Can't wait to taste it. And now we can move on to the brown stewed chicken. Alright. Okay guys, so the flame is up. I turned the flame back up onto medium heat. And I have a pot which I'm going to add some oil in to brown the chicken. Pour some oil in here. Like I said, I'm doing a half of a whole chicken. It's not a very big chicken because I'm just making enough. Let's see. I think that should be enough oil. Yeah, that's enough oil. So I'm going to let that heat get hot. And then I'm going to drop the the chicken in. And when I'm putting these in, I take the seasoning off because you don't want to burn that. You want that to cook down with your chicken once the chicken is browned up, and that's the final part of it. Then that will go in to cook up in the pot. But for now, you don't want the seasoning in with it. So you put that in. We're not gonna put the whole thing in. I'm not putting the whole thing in. I'm just putting in pieces at a time. I don't want to overcrowd the pot. Understand? I don't want to overcrowd the pot, so I'm just putting enough, and then once that batch brown, I'm just putting enough. Once this batch brown off, then I'll put some more. Don't want to overcrowd the pot, so I'm not gonna put all of it in. Once that brown off, then so the pieces are in. I'm not gonna crowd the pot. I'm just putting enough. Once those brown off, then I take those out and put the next batch in. So we're gonna let that brown all through on either side, and we'll come back and check on that. Alright, let's see if I can turn these. I leave the pot uncovered. See that? Getting nice and brown. I leave my pot uncovered because it sweats, and then the sweat falls in the grease, and the grease splatters everywhere. So I leave it uncovered. See that? I'm using my Dutch oven to do this. And I leave the chicken so they have space to cook. Because when you crowd the pot too much, instead of browning, they end up steaming. And we don't want steam, we want brown cube. See that browning up nicely? See that? We just turn them so everything is browned up nice and evenly. And then we'll be ready for the next batch to go in. See that? Look at that. Smells so good right now. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and share. So the other batch has finished fried off, so now that's the other half that I have left. And after that's browned up, we're going to go from there and finish up our brown stew chicken. Alright, let's see how this is going. I think they're ready. Them good now. Them good, them brown up nice. So guys, to me, this is where the stewing comes in. This is what I do. I take the ones that are browned already, that we browned off first, and I'm gonna put them back in here, along with the ones that are already going. Right? Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Not a lot, just a little bit. Yeah. Let's cover that up. And what that does is that helps it to brown even a little bit more. Let's take a look again. Look at that. Look at that color. See that? It helps it to brown up a little bit more. So we're going to add a little bit more water. Let's add some more water to that. And I pour mine on the side, not directly on the chicken. My mother always, that's how my mother taught me, don't throw it on it, the actual meat, pour it on the side of it. So we're going to leave that and let it tenderize and all the flavors absorb. Now remember, I haven't put the seasoning, the fresh vegetables yet that I had seasoned on top of it. Once that is tender and almost done, then those are going to go in and add flavor. I'm doing a layer of flavors here. So we'll come back when that gets to that point. And we'll keep checking in between on how it's going so you guys could see. Alright guys, let's check back on this and see what's going on. Look at that. See the color? Nice. Nice color. Look at that. So I'm going to flip them over. I'm going to turn them. See that color? Look at that. See how much they brown up some more than how they were? See that? See how they brown up more? Yeah. Once you put a little water, you don't have to drown it with water. You just put a little water, and that's when it's brown stewing. That's what it's doing right now. It's stewing and browning at the same time. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Look at that. Nice. So we're going to add some more water and our seasonings. I'll just use the same container that I had them in. And then we pour some water on that. And I'm going to put enough because I want a lot of gravy. I'm sure you guys like a lot of gravy too, right? So now we're going to add the seasonings. So let's just dump this all in here. Like so. Like I said, guys, pardon me because I don't have a camera person. So I'm me alone I do this thing, you see me? So bear with me. Look at that. Bear with me. Look at that. So we're adding all that. And we have some more things to add, you know. Yes, man, it's not done yet. Me tell you, so we have the flavor on top of flavor. You forget what this channel called? Flavor Kitchen. And that we deal with. Whole heap of flavor. So stand by. So I'm going to add, to enhance the color, I'm going to add some browning. Right? You could use any brand browning you want. This is my preference. This is what we've been using for years. And it's tradition in my household. So I'm going to go with that and add this in and come back. See there? Added some of the browning in there. Now, it depends on how dark you want your meat. I don't want mine black. I want it pretty like that. You see me? Look at that. I want a nice color. I don't want no craziness. I just want it nice and pretty. See it? So, also, we're going to add another flavor on top of that. Yes, one more flavor to go. Like I said, we're flavoring it up. It's nice. It's going nice, you know. Look, the man. Look at that. I wish you could smell it. Look at that. So we're going to add yet another flavor. Alright, are you ready? Check this out. Fish and meat sauce. Extra flavor upon that bad boy. And me if I tell you. Nice pan it, you know. Yeah, man. So let's put a little. I don't put too much though. I like to taste my meat. I don't want it to be overpowered with um, any particular ingredients at all. I want to taste all the ingredients combined, and as a result give you a meal. And I see, I like an orchestra when everybody working together, the violin, the drums, the horns, whatever instrument, them all come together. What them do? They make beautiful music. Same thing you do when you cook it. So we're gonna stir that around. Let's work that in here. Look at that. Work it in here. Got the chicken almost done cooking now. I don't know all the thing this, my people. Not take long, you know. Look there. Look at that. Pretty. How nice is that? How nice is that? Chicken not naked no more. It dress up. It ready for the players' ball. Yes, sir. Look at it. Take a guess. Take a while, guess, people. Guess what I'm coming with again? My mother never cooked this way. It's not the traditional way that I was taught. But I do it sometimes. Mainly because I'm kind of lazy to create a roux. It don't need no more thickness. You know, it's thick already. But me like add just a little bit of tomato ketchup. Just a smidgen. A smidgen, they said. Just a little bit. See? Get body. It have body already, you know. Look there. Look here. So it thick. It have body long time. But I'm not going short on flavor. No, sir. That's why you're viewing Flavor Kitchen. We don't go short on flavor, you know. You best believe it. So now we're going lower that now. And just make the veggies steam and dance with flavor inside that pot. And it will make the gravy all at the same time. Don't want it too low, but low enough, because we don't need too much. Because like I say, everybody don't cook already. Vegetables don't take long to cook. You can't eat them raw. But in order to extract all that niceness out of them, want them catch some of the steam and the heat and blend right in the chicken. So, we're almost there. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Alright, we're going to check back to see what we're going now. Okay, done, you know. When you're ready? 1, 2, 3. We're going to check back to see. Watch this. Whoa. Look at that. Look on the color. If you could smell this, you see, man. These, watch the color. Look at all that gravy. And look at the gravy make itself. People say they can't make gravy or they buy it off the shelf. Cut that out. Easy, easy. I'm going to put a video up on here showing how to make on the gravy. Easy. Even if it's separate from the meat, takes no time. Look at that. Brown stew chicken. Nice. Real nice. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Flavor.